G'day, g'day, g'day. How are ya? Yes, here we go again. A little bit of redemption, hopefully, today. Hopefully, I don't have issues after last week. Because I was having a really good run until... Well, I got tagged coming into the pits, which the announcer didn't see, and he said, "Oh, that's a rookie mistake. He thought I just locked up the rears or whatever." But I did actually get a hit. And the guy said, "Oh, you put the brakes on too fast." So we'll see what happens today. But look, yeah, after that I had an issue where my screen went blank and I couldn't see anything. And when it came back up, I was half upside down on the tyre barrier on the infill. And I've watched the replay, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't as ugly as I thought it would be. It just was fairly straightforward, actually. I thought I was close to the wall, so I pulled to the right, thinking it would actually scrape the wall, slow the car down, I lift my foot, everything's good, I'm out of the way there in case cars come by. But all I could hear was crash, boom, bang, and it turns out when I watched the replay, I wasn't where I thought on track. And, yeah. But I had a worse one than that when I got tagged in Truck Series on Sunday or Saturday night US. That actually launched me, like, off to the sun. It was Icarus 1, like off I went. So it was hilarious to see. And when it landed in pit bay. It just came straight down, landed in the pit bay, and was marked as towing. So, yeah. But anybody who watched that got a laugh out of it, and we saw the replay during the stream because I had more than 50 minutes of repairs, so and only about 4 or 5 laps to go in the race, so that sort of put paid to that. So I finished in the pits under damage, so yeah, under repair. So yeah, that's the way it goes, I suppose. But check out that stream. Check out the end of that. I was actually... I wasn't doing too bad, actually. First half of the race, I had a couple of pit lane penalty black flags for speeding as I exited the pits. Twice. And that's on me. I've just got to clean that up. If I hadn't had those, then heaven knows what the result would have been. But getting tagged at the end there and getting literally launched into outer space, the thing just took off, and the camera's got the sun pointing, it's pointing directly at the sun, and there's me just disappearing. So yeah, it was pretty funny to watch. So check that one out if you haven't seen it. That was the OP trucks at Talladega from 2 days ago. So good day to my twin grandsons, Connor and Percival. Hopefully you guys, you little guys are feeling better. Poppy wants to get over and see you, but I know you're not well. And I haven't gotten an update from your mum yet, so I don't know whether you're feeling any better or whether you're up to visitors, and we'll see how we go in a couple of days at the weekend sort of thing. So hello to the Fosters. G'day to Luke, DD's Casting Couch, Dave Douglas. How you doing? Most of you will probably see this on replay since this is lunchtime on a work day. So you'll most likely only see this on replay afterwards, not live. G'day to Carl. Wilkinson with you if you're out there and watching this. Good day to you. And what have we got? No, that's not right. Okay, so let's go here. What have we got? About a minute and a half until qualifying. I have been out and I have run 47.1. I've got a feeling most of those guys, those times are from drafting one another, to be honest. If somebody's running a full second faster than me, I'm in trouble. If they're running on their own, qualifying type lap, and they're, you know, a second faster than me, I've got a problem. Because that lap was about as good as I could make it. In fact, if you actually take a look at that, 47.2, 47.2, 47.5, 47.3, 47.1. And the 5 and the 3 were trying a different line because this is it. This is iRacing Superspeedway, and traditional stuff doesn't work. That wasn't actually bad. It was better than I expected it to be, a 47.3 and a 47.5. And that was just trying to take a more traditional line, outside, inside, across the apex of the turns, and then back outside towards the wall again. And it wasn't that far off. In fact, that's the line I took when I nailed that 47.1. Whether I can repeat that in qualifying, that's another matter. But we're going to find that out very, very shortly. Good day to Shane from Canberra Comrec, who's flat out busy over there getting parts out to people and that sort of stuff. But he wears himself out over there. We're obviously flying the Canberra Comrec colours tonight. Now, this is a 10-minute qualify session, and we get 2 laps, so I'm not in any hurry to jump out there. I'm going to wait and see what times people are running, because to be perfectly honest, if the times that I've just run are not going to be competitive enough to be at the front, I'd rather start at the back and let people crash in front of me, because it's going to happen here, especially here, with the big major dip at the turns, and one turn's got a very noticeable hump in it, and you just basically you do dip and the car bounces and scrapes, and the other one's not as bad, but it is there. And these guys tend to move around a lot on the track, and they like to biff and barge a bit. So expecting there to be some carnage. I don't actually recall last time we ran here that how it went, to be honest. I'd have to check back on the replays. This is also live broadcast by Bobby Johnson, Bobby with the hobbies, on Max Speed TV. That should be up and running about now, and Bobby does a fantastic job. All the Max Speed TV guys do. I haven't actually seen a bad race broadcast at all from anybody lately. Even some of the spur of the minute spontaneous ones even are worth watching. So, but Bobby does a pretty decent job, and he'll actually he should be up and running by now if you actually want to watch that, and you can check this out on replay afterwards or vice versa. But that's there for you. 47.0, 47.2, 47.1. I'm going to give it a crack. I am going to give it a crack. So we'll see what happens. See what we can do, eh?
This time your first time lap. Green, green, green. One more lap.
Oh,
There's the checkered flag.
top 10. 47.056. Nice lap. Nice lap, but that's, puts me 10th, now I'm back to 11th. I mean, really. Wow, okay. That's unreal. 46.8. How the fuck are they getting 46.8? I mean, that's a PB for me, 47.0. That's the fastest I've ever gone around here. That just ripped a tenth of a second out of the practice lap. And I was happy with that. I'd have been happy to try and just get a 47.2. But 47.1 would have been great, but 47.0 is fantastic. And I'm 11th. That's incredible. Unbelievable. Well, as long as I stay 11th, because that starts me on the inside, which, yeah, I don't know whether that's the right place to be around here, to be honest. But it's better than being on the high side, going around those turns, people moving around, do you know what I mean? It's, wow. Well, look, I'm happy with the lap. I'm absolutely stoked with that. 47.056, I'll take that. It's just, no, it's got me back to 12th now. Oh, I hate starting on the outside. And around here, it's just asking for trouble. Would have been better off just not qualifying, starting at the back. Seriously. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, you know. Yeah, it looks like that Autobot's back. Only seems to do it when I'm doing it this time of the day. So, you know, some people get their jollies that way. That's my response to it. So. Lifeless wankers that create that shit, you know. But anyway, I think we covered that pretty well last week, so. If you are out there, make a comment, let me know you're there, I'll give you a shout. Otherwise, yeah, hello on replay for later on. Bit over a minute to go. So I've adjusted the volume levels a little bit, so the sound of the cars is just down a little bit more. Because if I take the mic up any further, it's going to start bouncing off the limiter and distorting and shit. So I pulled the sound of the cars down just a couple of dB, just for the stream. It's still the same volume in my head, but I've pulled it down probably about 1.5 to 2 dBs in the stream, so you can still hear the cars and what's going on, but you can hear me a little bit better. I mean, didn't really have much of a problem last week, but there were times in the race where my voice was only just barely louder than the sound of the car. So we'll see how that works. Always tweaking to do, always looking at things that need to be improved. And I'll take a look at the stream later on replay and see how it goes. Just about to go and grid up. My new monitor stand showed up. I just haven't put it together yet because I'm planning on moving. So with it all packed in boxes, it's going to be a lot easier if I go soon. If I'm not going to be gone for a while, I'll put it together. So I've got the monitor, I've got the stand.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the outside.
We'll see how it goes.
Of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed.
I was having a lot of trouble with the Racelabs this morning. I just couldn't get it to work properly. You know, either I had double of everything or nothing showed up, that sort of stuff. It almost got to the point where I didn't run it, but I managed to persevere with it and got it sorted. I had to go back to 1440 to get the problem fixed so that I could get everything working and on screen and where it needs to be. So I'll be keeping an eye on the FPS. I'm still looking at going 1080 when I go triples. I don't know. We'll see what the frame rate's like. I don't want to give up too much of the quality, but I might have to pull a couple of things down. I've done that today, actually. But like, you know, the crowd's on low, the sky's on medium, the pit stuff's on low or medium. Apart from that, everything's on high and cranked up. So tick boxes are ticked, HDR's on, that sort of stuff. So we'll see what the quality's like. So far, so good. And we'll see what the frame rate's like. I've got a feeling that's going to take a big dive when we get in traffic. And I'm using the load cell brake again today. New pedals showed up, but they weren't expensive. I actually bought a set of the CSL load cells, the new ones. To be perfectly honest, if I get motivated and I want to actually modify these, and I'll swap the clutch and brake over and see how that goes, but it's a lot of work to do it, so I haven't done it to this point. I've got to wait till...
Catch stop 20, 9, car.
I've got like a couple
Catch stop 9, car. Catch stop 18, car. Catch stop 30, car.
I'll wait until I've got at least a couple of days free that I don't need to race. At the moment, that's difficult to do. Like I'm racing now, and I'll probably race tonight. I've got to check what track it is with the Skypoint guys. I don't know about tomorrow night yet. I haven't checked to see what track is the Xfinity cars. Oh, what the... Oh, yeah, great. Domino's shit popping up now. Get rid of that crap. I don't need... Oh, shit.
Get ready. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. They're inside. Car inside. They're inside.
Jesus!
Inside. Stay high. Hold your line. Clear, clear.
Not a very big field today. So I'm hoping for a decent finish to grab a fistful of points. I know there was I don't know why. Maybe guys just don't like this round, but that does me a favour because there's less cars I've got to compete against and a higher finishing position. Hopefully, if all goes well. If all goes well.
Outside. Hold your line. Clear. Outside. They're outside.
looked like somebody crashing then, but I think it was just high ping.
Got about 5 laps of fuel left.
In case you're not sure, Brad, Apexes won't. I'm going to go with that for a while.
Sorry, Steve, I didn't catch you over the broadcast.
I said, in case you hadn't worked it out, I'm doing traditional lines, so Apex is on the turns, towards the outside, and on the rest.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single
Oh.
file.
At least until we catch up to them. Which we've now done.
48, left 40, 8,
Dick
car
move,
5.
Cody, dick move.
Catch stop 30, 1, chop.
You come across my nose, G. You can't do that when you wash up. Dude, you weren't even there. You ran into the fucking vacuum.
Catch stop
But I'll
8,
play that game.
chop.
I mean, I stayed exactly where I was. You were the one that washed up the track. It's dry. And clearly I don't want to wreck my car. Hey, car, green too.
What have we got
Catch
here?
stop 900, 10, chop. Catch stop 18, chop.
So the children are not playing well together today.
Pit road is now open.
I think the 910 needs a EOL.
I'm going to turn those off. Yep, just get fuel.
Catch stop 18, chop.
I'll be glad when I get the new monitor stand put together and get the 27-inch up top.
Catch stop 18, chop.
So I won't have to worry about disrupting the chat because the chat sits in a pop-out box at the moment. So basically, every time I do something in iRacing, it disappears and it goes to behind iRacing.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Alright, we're done. Get going, get going. Line up single file.
Look, DD, no pit penalty. Wow. Well, that's much better than the truck race already. Oh, here we go. What have we got? keep away from these guys and give them plenty of room.
Jet stop 2, car. Jet stop 2, car.
Oh yeah, no penalty, mate, yeah.
30, 8, car.
Oh, Jesus. Haven't quite got that brake tuned properly. Past the 38 car. Yeah, I was joking because I figured you'd see it
Till we go green.
later on replay.
Top about 6.
I didn't actually know you were there, so it was just said as a joke because I figured you'd see it later. Yeah, no penalty, yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, look, no pit penalty, yeah. After what happened on Sunday. Past the 6 car. It's telling me to pass you, Cody. Thanks, mate. Little bits at a time, mate. Little bits at a time. I mean, I'm sitting 9th and I started, 12th, so it's not a real big field, so I just want to try and keep it clean, keep out of trouble. Finish towards the front on the podium, whatever. A win would be obviously the ultimate, but if I could land on the podium or at least finish towards the pointy end, pick up a big fistful of points, that's what I'm going for. So we'll see how we go.
Get ready, going green. Case cars in. Green's out, green flag. You're in the top 10.
Just don't want to get caught up in somebody else's bullshit at the moment.
Car outside. Hold your line.
I knew somebody was going to jump in there. It's not what I wanted. I didn't leave it open for that.
Keep low. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Keep low.
Oh, come on, guys. What's... Jesus Christ.
Outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear outside.
No good jumping in there unless you're going to keep the pace going.
Car outside. Keep low.
Some of these guys, I swear to actually... Oh, it is. It's a shit track. It's a lot of fun, but it's shit. You've really got to have your wits about you. Big, huge bumps going into the turns, and it's actually a recreation, and they've cleaned it up, modernised it. It's from NASCAR Racing or something.
Outside. Stay low.
It was called the Coca-Cola Superspeedway in NASCAR Racing.
Clear. outside.
Come on.
Still there. Keep low. You're in the top 10. Clear.
Just haven't got enough pace to get up the inside of these guys.
Still there. Clear outside.
Ah.
Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Out the car. 2 wide. Stay low. Still there. Stay low. Clear outside.
Wait for him to move across again. Oh, fuck!
Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. Hold your line. Clear outside.
They all want it. They're all trying to avoid the bump. They haven't got the balls. They get some balls, Grayson. Sorry, what was that? Oh.
Car inside. Clear, clear.
I missed what he said. Oh no. There we go.
That's twice.
We're still under green.
That car is a lap down. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Left 30. 9. Car by.
Hey, Doobie, look at the standings there. Was it a dead tie? Yeah, it was dead tie. Oh, that was for our best of the dead tie. Our last. Oh,
Yeah.
I have to go back and look at it.
Control caution. He was saying that,
Pretty
that
good
the
look.
stage was coming up. Okay, I missed completely what he said. So thank you.
Pace car exiting 2.
Jet stop 6. Job. Pit road is now open.
Well, we're going to fill up with fuel. Well, I'm running clean, mate. It's about all I can do at the moment. Trying to keep off these guys. They don't seem to know where they want to be. I know why they're moving around. If they set their cars up properly and had some friggin' testicles, they might actually bloody do all right and just hold it going through those turns instead of going out and back in again. That shits the hell out of me. Might have been 1 or 2 mile per hour over then.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, you're fucking kidding. Too far to the right. Believe that.
Move it, move it. Line up single file. Catch fast 2. Car.
Yeah, NR 2003 it was, yeah. Yeah, they should have actually really, considering it's pretend track. It's not a real track, so it's a fantasy track that they brought up from NR 2003. Yes, it was a very good game, but yeah, they should have really given this track away for free, personally. They shouldn't have charged $15 for it. Quite possibly why we've got a smaller field today, maybe not as many people, they didn't want to spend the money on it either. But that's fine because, you know.
Catch fast 0, 8, car.
So, where are we? Oh, yep, there he is over there. I think
1 lap till we go green.
Yeah, it's Tommy.
Line up on the inside.
So I'm still running inside the top 10, so.
Catch fast 0, 8, car. Toss about 30, 9, car.
How did I end up on the inside line if I'm 10th? That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, it says inside line, so that's where I am. I would have expected it to put me on the outside line, being in an even position, you know. That's fine. Very difficult to make up spaces here, believe it or not. Basically because you can see the way these guys drive. And I don't want to be on the outside because they'll just clean me up out there. Because they all use the outside to run wide, basically. These guys on the outside line are going to be wanting to get down low as quickly as possible, so I've got to try not to leave any spaces there. But at the same time, try and leave a bit of a gap because these guys tend to move around too much on the track. It's very difficult to draft somebody here.
Get ready, going green.
Unless they actually drive the same line as you, and most of these guys don't.
Pace car is in.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's not doing my groin a whole lot of good.
Green's out, green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10. Outside. They're outside.
Oh, you're good.
Now he's got to back off here. So I need to allow for that.
Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. You're in the top 10. Clear. Outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Keep low. Still there.
You're actually holding me up.
Clear. Outside. Hold your line. Still there.
Because I've got no reason to lift my foot coming into that turn other than to avoid the back of this car. I'd go through that flat out if he wasn't there.
Still there. Hold your line.
So look,
Hold your line.
if he wasn't there, I'd just go through that flat out. I wouldn't slow down, I wouldn't lift my foot. I'd have no reason to. They just hold me up. Look at this. I'm carrying way more pace than they are.
Still there. Still there.
I just can't make up positions because they're just in the way. And I've got to keep lifting because they're there. And I can't, it's no good going up the inside of them because there's four of them, I won't pass them.
Outside.
All that is putting myself in a position to get taken out
Still there.
and cause an accident. It's so frustrating. If I was carrying enough pace to get past the four of them, I would just go for it.
Keep low.
But all I'm going to do is end up being side by side with them.
Outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
Fuck.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Oh, fuck off, Cody.
Stay low.
Oh, Jesus.
Down the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide. Clear.
That was contact then. Fuck. He came from absolutely nowhere.
Take it easy. Go center on me.
I don't think he picked the best spot to do it either. And whoever it was behind me gave me a tap up the arse and then they spun. So all I saw was cars losing it behind me. He just came from nowhere. No wonder people crash. That was just a stupid move. It was a desperate move and there's no need for it. All it's done is force me backwards now. I've just lost 3 spots on track. Getting held up by him and now I've lost spots because of somebody being impatient. Stupid. Because that was a stupid move from Cody. It really was. I thought he was a better driver than that, but obviously I was wrong. Just get my head back into this. Try and get back to where I was. See, they're leaving a heap of room. Well, look here.
Still there.
There they go. There they go.
They're outside.
Why are you on the racing me 131? You see me there, dude.
Sorry, was that you said that, Cody?
Yeah, you are to brake me.
Yeah, I was braking, man. I just didn't have enough room between me and you to avoid giving you a tap.
Plenty of track.
Yeah, well, there should be plenty of track since you. Yeah, I'm not even going to mention that move you made on me a little while ago.
Looks like you got about 5 laps left of fuel. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 6. Ja. Catch stop 40. 8. Ja.
Race car coming up too.
Pass stop 40. 8. Ja.
Sorry, Vicente.
No problem. Got
No idea how much damage I'm carrying.
I'm coming down the middle, don't.
When
Everybody stay.
I copped a whack up the arse, I've nosed up the back of Cody's car. I don't think that was very.
Pit road is now open.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, you up again?
It wasn't a big hit. I mean, it's not like I spun him. I gave him a tap up the arse. Considering the way he's been driving tonight, I'm surprised he thinks he's got the friggin' right to complain. So, I mean, this guy in front's copped it off Cody twice tonight. That's what the argument was about earlier on. That was with Andrew Schroeder here in front of me. So I'm not the only one that having trouble with Cody tonight. Oh God, look at this, what a mess.
Pass stop 30. 1. Ja.
Sorry guys, my screen went blank. I hope I didn't hit anyone.
Hey, can I get a black clear for passing under yellow? Thank you, sir.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, fuck's sake. And it'll be too far back. Now I'm too far to the right again. Fuck, I hate this track. Jesus.
Did I happen to hit anyone there? If so, I apologize.
It doesn't look like I'm carrying a huge amount of
No, I
damage.
think you're good.
I tried to stop it immediately.
Put fresh tyres on, what the hell?
Alright, we're done. Get going, get going. Line up single file. Jet stop 900. 10. Ja.
I'm only running 80 on the brake force, so I don't know why I'm not pulling up. Looking out over the front, it doesn't look like I've got a great deal of damage, so I've still got my fast repair. I don't know how bad the rear end is, so.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Jet stop 90. 9. Copy.
There. Pull that down a bit further. I don't know whether it's going to make a great deal of difference during the race, changing it that way, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should take it up. What do you reckon? I've dropped it down. Maybe if I apply higher brake force, will that actually make the brakes stronger, or will it just require me to push harder on it to get the same braking out of it? I'm not sure. And it's not like I can really sort of test it here before I use it. I'm in the middle of a race, so yeah. But no, well, something I'll have to test
Get
out.
ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green's out, green flag, green flag. Inside. Still there, you're in the top 10. Great job, driver. Stay high.
Ah,
Keep high. Clear inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear, clear.
go on the
That
outside.
car is a lap down.
See what I can do with this. Don't like being on the outside because too many people fuck up out here.
Inside. Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Hold your line. Keep high. Still there. Clear inside.
Look out.
Car outside.
White flag stage.
Stay low.
White flag for the stage already.
Outside.
Okay.
Hold your line. Clear. Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 6. Car. Pass the pace car. Catch stop 6. Car.
Oh, sorry. I just realised, yeah. Just realised who it is that's actually commenting.
Now leaving pit road.
Danny G, how you doing? I wasn't looking at the names, guys, sorry. Too busy trying to keep up with what's going on here with cars
We don't have the lucky dogs turned on.
moving around and all that sort of shit, so yeah, I didn't actually notice, but yeah, Danny G, g'day. Edward, g'day.
You'll get it at the, I believe it's at the 1 to go. 2 to go, something like that.
I thought it was still Dave Douglas commenting, sorry. Like I say, I just wasn't looking at the names, just looking at the comments.
Oh, okay, I see it now. It just popped up. Alright, thanks, sir. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Glad it's working.
Pit road is now open.
Take the force up from where it was. Whoops. Try 90. No.
Catch stop 6. Car.
I think I need to recalibrate. If I've changed in the force, I need to recalibrate. So, put it back to where I was because that's what I calibrated it at.
Catch the pace car.
Concentrating on my pit stops today because
Pit box in 10.
that
5.
completely ruined my race on Sunday, getting those 2
2,
pit penalties, so
1. Right here.
yeah, definitely got to do something with that brake.
All clear. Punch it.
Try and get through the rest of this race.
Line up single file. Catch stop 9. Car.
It doesn't help that I'm using the brake pedal in the centre position, so it's pulling on me sore groin a little bit. But using the clutch as the brake pedal, it sort of works okay, but when you get into a situation, I mean, I gave the 6 car a decent tap up the bum before because I couldn't pull it up in time. I mean, it was really, that's all it was. He can bitch and moan all he likes. It didn't even cause a lot of damage. Not that he didn't already have a shitload of damage from incidents with other drivers or, before that, but what would have happened in that instance was I just simply would have locked the brakes up and just ploughed straight into him, so, but, yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Water.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch stop 500. 10. Car.
Oh, I'm 7. Shit. I didn't even realise. Right, so that's okay. Go here. I'll turn these off now because I'm not going to want them.
Catch stop 500. 10. Car.
All right. Carl, hello mate. Yeah, moonshine. I've got a can of Jack and Coke in the fridge. But, yeah, water's easier because I get so thirsty. And is Cody the top of your shit list? No. He's just on the whinge and bitch list. Cody's just not having a good race. He normally see him at the pointy end, and I think he's getting a bit frustrated with the way things are going today. I can sympathise with that. I mean, it's very frustrating having the pace to pass these guys, but it means putting myself in a position where they're going to sideswipe me, and it'll probably cause an accident and, you know, end my race or whatever. So, you know.
Get ready, going green.
You know, yeah. But no,
Okay, cars in.
I mean, that was a silly move, and I didn't appreciate it, but yeah, certainly wasn't as bad as what happened at Daytona.
Green flag. You're in the top 10. Great job, driver. Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Yeah, I was in third then, but didn't get too bad a start.
Hold your line.
Considering these guys are going to slow down up here anyway.
Hold your line.
They always do.
Outside. Car outside.
So you look,
Still there. Still there.
just hold me up. Am I clear on the outside?
Clear.
No. Oh, fuck.
Outside.
Now everybody's going to the bloody outside.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
Oh,
Car outside. Still
these
there.
guys move around and change lanes and positions
Clear outside.
so much. I've never seen anything like it. Look at this. Oh my God.
Outside. Hold your line.
And if I can,
Clear.
oh, for God's sake. Am I clear on the outside? I am by the looks of it. Everybody's on the inside now, and they're all going to go wide, and they're all going to slow down. There we go, see? Look,
Car outside.
I'm
Clear.
going to... Fuck this. I'm not getting anywhere sitting there.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Yeah.
Inside. Free wide. Good stop. Inside.
Oh, look
Free
at
wide.
this.
Clear inside.
How did we not contact them?
Inside.
These guys, oh, they're bloody shocking at this track. Absolutely bloody terrible.
Stay high. Clear, clear.
Fuck it. Tried something different. Just, yeah. I mean, they're holding me up on the inside, and I can't go anywhere on the outside, so bloody frustrating. Fucking lost 5 spots now. I hold it flat through those turns, and these guys just got no friggin' balls at all. They all lift their foot and go wide. Like, what the fuck? Maybe they need the moonshine car. Give them some fucking Dutch courage. It's alright, they're going to take each other out at some point anyway. Where are we? Lap 50. Oh, don't hit that guy. That's the league owner. Don't hit him. Yeah, don't hit him. something a couple of people in Ant's car haven't actually worked out yet. Don't take out Edward. No matter who else you've got to hit and what you've got to do to wreck your own car, don't hit Edward. So look at this, I could go up the inside here, but
Outside.
he just moves across a little more. There.
Still there. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Keep low.
No more Mr. Nice Guy, I've had enough of this shit. They move over and give me enough space, I'm going for it.
Car outside. Still there.
Force them into staying wide.
Low. Clear.
I've had enough of this shit.
Outside. Keep low.
So he's holding me up again now.
Stay low.
Oh!
Keep low. Keep low.
Oh!
3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. They're outside. Outside. They're outside.
Really, 23? You pitched me off on the bottom like that, dude?
The hell happened there?
Got about 5 laps to still left.
I'm not even completely sure what happened there. I had no choice. Yeah, big time. How are you, James? Butt cheeks are still clenched, I think. Jesus. How the hell did I hold on to that without crashing? Yeah. What's me? Oh yeah, I've got 8 incident points. Oh, it could be worse. Mind you, it's cost me a lot of track position. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell just happened. I mean, he just suddenly, all of a sudden, he had no speed. Yeah. I just held on to it. I wasn't even using the pedal. I think I was actually off the accelerator. And just momentum just kept me where I was. Didn't do me any favours, I can tell you. What have we got? 30 laps to go. So what we want, we need a yellow. Well, I'm going to have to pit under green.
We're almost out of fuel. Might not make it to the end.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to use my fast repair, but I'm not going to get tyres.
I'm going to take it kind of easy in this corner, so don't get too close.
Alright, I got you.
Where are they? Fuck. I don't know what the hell happened there. I was all over everybody, and now look, nearly half a track behind. I don't know what the hell happened there. I'm still trying to process what happened.
Meters hitting now. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
131 pinning. I'm going to take the left way. Left lane entry.
There you go, I'm probably sitting here.
Wow.
Pit box in 10,
So far. Me too.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
There.
Meters hitting now.
Sorry, Carl.
Sorry, bud.
Okay, go. Meters hitting now.
Not one pit penalty tonight, so I'm pretty happy with that. So, see if we just keep it clean from this point on. See where we can put ourselves. Because the end of the race is going to be messy, it always is. Trying to run some qual laps. They're going to have to pit shortly anyway, so what I need to do is just keep distance between me and them until they pit. Yeah. As long as I can keep a gap back to the leaders, I'll stay on the lead lap until they have to pit. And I just hold on for a caution so I can pit again and top the fuel up. How were the tyres? Ah, okay. Not using them at all, baby. It's alright, I'll worry about that later. If we get a caution, I'll have plenty of time to turn those tyres off. And really it's an extra few seconds for a pit stop if I forget to, so. everybody's very spread out at the moment. So there's not a lot of drafting going on because the field's really spread out, because we don't have the benefit of a control caution with a bit over 20 laps to go. Because that cost me big time, that incident. And did we get a yellow flag? I can't even remember now. But how the hell I managed to hold that and not lose it. And I think me and number 2 or whoever it was, I think we came together about 3 or 4 times there. Just, I don't know, all I was doing was just trying to hang on to it and not lose control. So, we've got a few coming up behind me, but looks like about 3 or 4. They're obviously got more pace than I have because they've managed to link up together. It's alright. If they catch me, I'll just drop in behind them, and I mean, it's going to put me a lap down, but since I've decided to use my fast repair, I should have a dead straight car, so I mean, I was happy to keep going with the little bit of front and rear damage I had, but coming together and having that happen like that, I imagine that there was quite a bit of side damage, so, and because we were like 25 or 30 laps from the end, I figured it was time to use it. Yeah, they're catching me.
5 laps of fuel left.
Fuck. Yeah, I knew they were going to catch me because there's like about 4 or 5 of them, so they've got the benefit of the draft working together. I'll just hold them off as long as I can, and I'll drop on the tail end of this bunch. Fuck. I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay to the outside. Oh, bloody hell, there's a pile of them.
Car inside, 3 wide, good stop. Inside, 2 wide. Still there. They're inside. Car inside. Stay high.
Drop down behind these guys. And that's just put all these guys a lap up on me. Bummer. So here I am stuck back in this position again. Carrying more speed than the 2 or 3 guys in front of me and unable to do fuck all about it. What if I go here? Is this going to get me anywhere?
Inside. Hold your line. Stay high.
Yeah, I've just done that, mate.
They're inside. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Oh, great.
14 pitting this time.
Ah, yes, Tommy. But I'm gonna need to pit, man.
Out of this turn here.
Stay high. Still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to pit. I'll go next time around.
Still there. Still there. Meters pitting
Two
now.
car coming this time.
They're inside. Car inside.
Oh, make up your mind, dude.
Stay high. Clear, clear. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
131 pitting this lap. Yeah, I know. I don't know whether the lucky dog's on or not. That's what I was going to say before. I think I heard somebody say something about the lucky dog
This lap for more fuel.
not being on, but I'm going to have to pit, man. I'm out of fuel, so. So that blows it. Although several of these guys are going in as well.
Meters pitting now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Pitting this time, Jay.
No good with it.
Yeah, I left the tyres turned on. It's okay.
Alright, we're done. Get going, get going.
She's slow off the mark.
Meters pitting now.
I was expecting it to give me a bloody penalty then because I had trouble slowing it down coming into the pits. So far so good. Normally it gives it by now. Yeah, I don't know whether the lucky dog's on, mate. So yeah, 13 laps of fuel and there's 15 laps to go. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the race broadcast to see what happened with all that before. I still don't know what happened. I still can't work it out in my head. So finish this and then I'll take a look at the race broadcast on Max Speed TV. How's the volumes? The cars are loud enough to hear and my voice is clear. It's not like competing against the sound of the cars or anything, is it? 'Cause I pulled the cars down a couple of dB, or the desktop sounds, just to, yeah, thank you, thanks Carl. I just noticed at Sunday's race, although you could hear me, it's there were times there where it was almost one sound competing against the other, so dropped the desktop sounds by a couple of dB, figuring that might help. But still wanted the sound of the cars and everything to, you know, I mean, it's a completely different experience watching this if you can barely hear what's going on track, so. Yeah, thanks, mate. I've just got to keep it clean. I've got Tommy in front of me somewhere.
Hey, that was some good hustle there, Jay.
That's for position. And Joey Hickox. But by the time I'm able to do anything about that, going to run out of laps. At any other super speedway, it wouldn't have been so frustrating being stuck behind those guys earlier. But the problem here is, as I said, they all slow down and move to the right for those humps in the track. But if I'd have actually, because I was carrying the speed and I go through those turns flat out, I don't lift. Unless I'm stuck behind someone and they're holding me up, then I've got to lift to avoid hitting them. But like, as you saw, I was carrying enough speed, I could pass them if they just move out far enough. All I need's a car width. But being 4 or 5 in front of me, there's not quite enough momentum to know I'm going to get past all of them. So what it's going to end up happening is they're going to end up coming back, and all of a sudden, which is pretty much what happened before, I think, he slowed down and I ran down his inside because I was carrying so much speed and didn't react to whatever happened to him. And then we just ended up locking mirrors, I think. I don't know, I'll have to have a look at it afterwards and see what happened. But there was no yellow or anything, so I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to take a look at it. Ah, okay, is that what it was? Because I just didn't react. I was just like in the zone and...
10 to go, 10 to go.
all I could do was hang on. And avoiding him is probably why I went to the left in the first place. I don't know, I'd have to have a look at it. Wait and see if anything happens post-race about it, see if I get pinged for it. I don't know.
Yeah, we're on pitting this time, bud.
Right, so I've got more people pitting.
Alright.
But
Yeah.
10 to go and 6.3 laps. I mean, I need a caution. I absolutely need a caution period. But everybody's so spread out. I need these guys that are just going around the end here now, just going through turn 2. I need them to fuck up. I was keep running the line that got me a good qualified time, and well, I'm about to catch 2 that are leaving the pits. So that's position. Yep, that's position. That's 2 spots. I can see them now. It's a visible gap. Joey Hickox has come back into the picture. I'm racing him for position. He must be in amongst this mob. Here we go. He's just up ahead of me somewhere, 8.3 seconds. Yeah, but I think he's on the tail end of that pack, so he's got the benefit of the draft. Yeah, gap's growing, it's not getting closer. So he's obviously drafting this pack ahead of me. 2 laps and I've got to pit again. Jesus.
We're almost out of fuel. Might not make it to the end. We're running low on fuel. Might not make it to the end. 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go and I've got to pit for fuel. Unbelievable. Alright. Whoops, go to that one. Go to that one. And next time around, I'm going to have to pit, but I'm going to put
about 1 lap of fuel left.
I'll put enough in there to get across the line.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
131 pitting this lap.
2 laps to go.
Get below, get below, get below, get below. That's it.
Lap car, stay high, please. Lap car, stay high.
Pit box in 10. 5. You're in the top 10. 3, 2, 1. Right here.
And
Okay, punch it. White flag.
oh,
There we go.
fuck. Oh. Geez, that's doughy. Must have a really tall diff on this. Come on.
Out of fuel, go around me, go around me, go around.
Fuck.
Looks like you had about 5 laps left of fuel.
Yeah, that's fine.
Piece of shit.
There's only a couple of laps to go.
Oh, why? Did you come up out of the corner and hit me? Is that why? No, there's no way that's your winner, but no way. And then you left the hole in the bottom, so I went down there, and then you crowded me? I did do that.
Back to 13th.
For that win. That's terrible.
Damn, that splash and dash cost me.
There's the flag.
Oh, I will definitely love this.
We're gonna
Come on, run hit me
have
and play me. Thank you.
Bugger.
Almost made it.
Race is over.
Push me, please. Well, we tried, Taylor.
Yeah, I was looking for like a
Not through lack of trying. Well, just can't do much with it sometimes. This is a terrible track for passing it, as I said. You know, I mean, as you can see, I mean, I'm going absolutely flat to the floor through those turns. Everybody in front of me. Why the hell has he stopped there?
Hey, it's all good now.
He stops there to manually disconnect.
Pit box in 10,
What goes through people's heads? Not a whole lot, I'd say.
5,
Ran out of gas coming off
3,
forward, Chris.
2, 1. Right here.
There we
I
go.
knew I didn't have enough fuel
Get going, get going.
to help either of you guys out, so
Well,
I stayed back a little bit.
well, we did what we could, you know. You know, some days it's just yeah, you could push as hard as you like and just can't seem to get anywhere, no forward momentum. I mean, yeah, you pass cars, you move up to 7th, and you know you got a pit under green, and you're back to 14th, and you know, with the field spread out like that, since we didn't have a real big field in the first place, and the field spread out like that, there wasn't really even the chance to pit with a bunch of other cars and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, the opportunity just wasn't there to make it up because it just wasn't pitting with other vehicles. When I tried, I ended up going out ahead of them, and you know, that sort of thing. And you know, they'd pit when I'd still had, you know, plenty of fuel left and that sort of stuff. So yeah, not much you can do about it. Days like that. Look, I finished 13th, and I'll have to take it. I mean, I started 12th, finished 13th. I got up as far as 7th, I think, at one point. So it's just the way it is. Can't do much about it. I'm happy with the way I drove the race. I mean, there was a lot of satisfaction in that. A lot of frustration as well. I felt I could have done better, but just getting held up. Yeah. I mean, like I said, these guys need to, you know, get some friggin' testicles and drive harder. You know, I'm driving absolutely flat to the boards through those turns, and all these guys are doing, they lift their foot and they move to the right. You know, and I can, you know, if they just move to the right and stay there, then I'd have been picking up positions all race. But they're not. They're moving just enough that I can't get down the inside, and then I know they're going to come back, which means that they're going to slam into me. So it's just the way it is. Chris Akers won that, so that's fine. Alrighty. Look, thanks for having me along. Sorry. Thanks for being there watching, coming along for the ride. And, yeah, look, these things happen. I mean, I thought I drove particularly well, actually, but like I say, some days, it doesn't matter how hard you try, just no real forward momentum, and then just when you start to, you drop back because you've got a pit under green. Because we had a smaller field than usual, I don't know, what would we have, about 15, 16 cars. Normally there's 25, so that extra 10 cars would have made the difference. I think we're off to Talladega next week. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I'll have a look and see what track it is tonight for the Sky Point series. I might see you then. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, be happy, and do what makes you happy, and fuck everybody else. If you can't be good, be good at it.